Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you're a new subscriber, hi, my name is _V. Welcome to today's video. Today I'll be doing, this is a chit chat get ready with me. I feel like this is the most successful chit chat get ready with me that I've had on my channel. I am going to be installing this wig. It's super simple. It takes 5 minutes, so it's not going to take too much of your time from Luvme Hair. And I'm also going to be beating my face and showing you how I do my everyday makeup routine. So if you want to see that and you want to catch up with me and just find out things that have been going on and just getting to know me more, please keep on watching. My sound might be a bit shady today. My mic is giving me issues, but my camera has a mic and that's what we're going to use today. I just wanted to show you what came in the box from Luvme Hair. It came inside the box. There was this cute, what do you call this? I forgot what you call this, but this reflective cute bag that has bobby pins inside. It has some bobby pins. It has a edge control brush and comb, I think, that didn't do anything. And they also have a cute pen written "Love Me." I mean, attention to detail. These people take their branding very serious. They also gave me a nice satin silk scarf, sorry, to protect my edge eyes, and a tweezer. I don't know if you can see this, and some wig caps. So while I'm doing this Q&A, I'm obviously going to be transforming myself, looking cute, and just just be cute for the day. But I wanted to show you the hair, guys. I think as you guys saw, inside I styled the hair on this mannequin because I feel like I'm not that girl who styles the hair on their head. Like it's not a good idea for me. I don't want to burn myself. I don't want to put myself in any kind of danger, so I don't do it. I usually style my hair on a mannequin, and I did trim the ends, the split ends, because it wasn't giving me bob, it was giving me a short weave. So I did that and I straightened her and stiff wear, like literally stiff wear. So I don't know if I should do the hair install first or my makeup first. I think let me do the hair install first. So let me prep my hair and then put on the wig, and then we will start with the Q&A. This is a 5x5 lace glueless wig, and it is a loose wave, and it also is 16 inches. I straightened mine, as you can see, guys, because I wanted to wear straight, but this is a curly type of texture. You can you can curl it, you can do whatever you want to do with it, but I just wanted to wear mine as a straight bob. I went on my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me some questions, just to do a little cute Q&A for us to catch up, because obviously I've been away for a while, and I think it's important to do these things because then we get to catch up. You guys get to ask questions that you want to know about certain things, or about me that I haven't said on Instagram or on YouTube. But if you don't follow me on YouTube, please go on and follow me on YouTube so that you can have a chance to ask me these questions, and hopefully I might answer. There are quite a few questions, but I'm gonna try answer each and every one while I am doing a very basic makeup routine. This is not my everyday because I don't put on makeup every day, because I don't need to. Look at me, I don't need to. I'm joking, guys. each to their own. If you want to put on makeup every day, please do it. But I'm just doing a little cute beat because I have some content to shoot, and I've changed. I haven't changed how I do my makeup, but I don't do my makeup as heavy as I used to do, because I'm low-key over it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm over the full face. I'm over putting too much makeup on. I'm just over a lot of things. But I don't think you guys came here to hear that. You guys want to get the answers to the questions that you asked. So the first question is, what makes you feel sexy? It could be anything. I honestly don't know how to answer this. I never know how to answer it, honestly. But I think what makes me feel sexy is when I am feeling good inside, especially health-wise. I feel like I'm very in tune with my body, and my health sets the tone or how I'm feeling. The second question is Johannesburg or CPT restaurants. I'm gonna go with CPT because number one, I am a what do you call it? I am a seafood lover, and I feel like Cape Town does seafood better than any other place that I've been to, especially in Johannesburg. But obviously makes sense also because Cape Town is by the beach or the sea, whatever it is. So I'm gonna say CPT, and I also feel like Cape Town has more to offer when it comes to restaurants versus Johannesburg. I feel like Johannesburg, places become overrated and they don't even make great food. I feel like people are chasing aesthetics more than anything in Johannesburg when it comes to restaurants. And I'm a true, I don't want to say I'm a foodie child, but I would go to a dingy place, e.g. Massimo. I always go to Massimo. Interior wise or aesthetic wise, not pleasing, but the pizza they sell there is impeccable, top tier. I feel like I am in Sicily when I'm eating the pizza there. So yeah, it's more of like, I feel like Cape Town has more to offer, and Johannesburg just has these overrated places that everyone wants to go to, but they actually have nothing to offer. E.g., I won't even say, but you guys know which place. And then the second one is, what's the second one? Who's first to apologize after an argument between you and Mr. V? I'm probably, let me say 51%, the one who will apologize first. And then who's like, when do we get another vlog, guys? I've posted a vlog every week. What are your pet peeves? So I think you want to know more than one. So for me, the one thing that irritates me is empty promises. I also can't take people who sometimes chew too loud. And what else? What's the other one? What is my other pet peeve? I have a few, but I think those are the two that... Oh, and people who slurp tea or like... Yeah, I just can't. I cannot. And I know probably that's the right way to drink tea when it's hot, but it's just not my thing. Like, I can't stand it. Yeah. What else? I forgot, but I will remember one day. How's CPT versus Johannesburg? CPT, I also want to clarify this. I think a lot of people think I live in the city in Cape Town. I don't live in the city in Cape Town. I live in the Western Cape. I actually stay in the Winelands, so that's more around like the place. I don't know where, but I stay in the Winelands. I don't stay in Cape Town. But CPT versus Johannesburg, I will take the Western Cape or Cape Town any day. Johannesburg is just not my vibe. Will never be my vibe. I tried, but I don't even think I will ever go back to Johannesburg. I don't think so. I will probably be somewhere else in the world, or in like in South Africa, but not Johannesburg. I will visit Johannesburg, but I will never be a permanent resident in Johannesburg. And then how has relocating been to you? Do you miss Johannesburg? I miss my relationships in Johannesburg, especially because my mom is in Johannesburg. and my friends. Yeah, I think that's what I miss about Johannesburg. But rather than that, it can miss me. I don't like Johannesburg at all. Did you see yourself as a girl mom or as a boy mom? Honestly speaking, I saw myself as a girl mom because my mom has girls only. But also on the other side, my father's family is more of a boy family. My grandmom has like 8 boys and 1 girl. But I always saw myself as a girl mom. But it's so strange that now I'm thinking about how would have I been as a girl mom. I think that would be very weird. I just can't see it. Like I can't see it anymore now that I'm actually a boy mom. What did you aspire to become while growing up? A fashion designer. Literally, guys, it's so crazy. Like since I was primary times, like primary school, I wanted to be a fashion designer. Nothing else. I wanted to be it's actually so crazy. I wanted to be in fashion. And as time went on, I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to be a fashion designer, I'm going to do fashion retail, which I actually did for a while. And yeah, guys, I loved it. Like, I actually loved it. Someone is like, how are you doing? I am doing great, but I am so stressed because obviously I am trying to conceive another baby. I'm joking. Like, meaning my business. I'm starting a whole new business. Which will be like a, what you call it? Let me see this mirror closer. Which will be a business that is public, obviously, and with that comes the pressure of trying to perfect everything, and you know, just being perfect. And obviously, because I'm me, I don't want to bring a product to the public that is not up to the standard that I want it to be. So yeah, I'm good, but I'm stressed, I'm not gonna lie. And then and also thank you for asking how I'm doing. Hey, some people just don't care. I'm joking, not that you guys don't care, you know, but I think it's good that there are people who are asking me how I'm doing. Thank you for asking. I hope you are doing well. And the other one is, did you ever have a baby shower for the boys? I actually did, guys. I just deleted the pictures before I became popular. Does that make sense? Not became popular, but like before I had I had some followers on Instagram, because I feel like I wanted to, you know, build a specific aesthetic for my Instagram, and those pictures were just not doing what they were supposed to do. I did, and especially for my last born, I had a very beautiful baby shower that I like. The baby shower, not of my dreams, but I'm very specific in things that I like, and I really like my baby shower. Like I really liked it. Also, how old were you when you got married, and do you have advice about marriage? How old was I when I got married? I think I got married at 22. Yeah, I think I got married at 22. And what advice do I have for someone who's getting married, or for marriage in general? Girl, why are you sounding like that? But marriage in general, let me see. Like, do what makes you and your partner happy, actually, hey? And also don't measure your marriage by seeing what other people are doing, and especially with social media times. Oh, things are getting a bit you know, is it murky? Like, the waters are very murky because people can't tell the difference between social media and real life. And you know, we're also forgetting that people only show the really good times of their relationships, their marriages on social media, and people hardly share the hard times. So I feel like do not measure your marriage or whatever is going on in your marriage. Instagram and social media or the internet or even movies shouldn't be a reference point, but it doesn't mean that you're supposed to be gazella or take, you know, how can I say it, be unhappy in your marriage because, you know, I don't know, like you not referencing to Instagram. I hope that makes sense. And then would you contact a lady as a woman? I'm assuming she's asking me, would I contact a woman like if she was dealing with my husband or something like that as like a woman? I would honestly contact you to build up my evidence or to ask you questions to build up my evidence, but I'm not calling you to tell you to leave my man because I'm not his mom, so I don't make the decisions. The man is the one that makes the decisions for himself, so that's not on me. I will definitely call you to build up my evidence. Definitely, I will do that. Sorry guys, my battery died and I feel like I've left this, what do you call it, this concealer on for too long. I'm panicking, but I feel like I can sort it out. Let's see what I can do. But the next question is, who's the favorite parent? Who is the favorite parent? It depends on what's going on, but I feel like also for my kids at this age, it's natural for them to always want mommy, but also because they're boys, I feel like if I had a girl, she would definitely be a daddy's girl. Question is, differences and similarities with your sons. She said on, but I think she meant with. What are the my kids are so similar yet they're so different. Does that make sense? Does that even make sense? But they are, like, they're so similar but they're very different. Kumgani is, I can say that Kumgani is very emotional. Like, oh my god, my son is so emotional, and I think he's the one who really loves being told like I love you. Yeah, he's very emotional, but also very, like, he's an extrovert, and Biggie is like in between being an extrovert and a very like reserved child, if that makes sense. Ngani is a people's person. He likes speaking to people. Biggie is just more quiet, honestly, and very shy. Also very, like, you know, yeah, he's a bit like more sweet, not sweet, but like very, they are both sweet, but I think Biggie's just very quiet compared to Kumgani. Not that I'm complaining, actually. I actually appreciate their differences because I also know how to deal with them separately, if that makes sense. Like, it's easier for me to, I don't do the same things for them. Like, I don't react or do, what is that? Do the same things for them. I'm kind of rushing because I don't know if this battery will die again. And then when you're expecting both your kids, how often did you want the D? All the time, literally. Generally curious, how did you go about introducing your husband to your family? Wasn't it awkward? No. I think my parents were expecting me to have a partner then, especially like all the women in my family. I feel like the one person, and I've said this so many times, the one person who was just in disbelief that it's possible for someone to date is my father. But more than all the other people in my life, I think they were expecting it. I was of age, honestly speaking. And yeah, like, it was meant to happen at some point. So yeah, I think there was no awkwardness because they were expecting it. Like, I think it was about time. Does that make sense? but my mom has always been open to knowing who my boyfriend is, because guys, I think it's important as a parent to know who your child is messing with, because anything can happen and you need to have a reference point and you need to know where you are going. If that makes sense, like where to go, not where you're going, like where to go. Because do you understand? So yeah, I think it's important, and I feel like if you know your kid's partner, or you allow your kids to introduce their partners, then it's easier for you to control the relationships. Not control, but like just, be aware of what's going on, so that you can advise where needed to, and your kids don't have to do anything in the dark. And then someone is like, how do you balance choosing yourself as a mom, wife, daughter, and friend? I'm struggling. Anyone who knows how to balance this, please tell me. What keeps you going and what motivates you? Mainly, honestly, my kids and my family. My husband, my kids. Lol, have you and Mr. V been interrupted by the boys while indulging on another? Literally my biggest fear. Do you know Babalwa, Miss Ccgrwm? Would you collaborate with her since you all are both wives? Guys, why do you always put people in boxes? This is so strange. I know Babalwa, and actually Babalwa has helped me with many things since moving here to the Western Cape. She's helped me find a second nanny for my kids. I know her very well, but in our conversation there was never been a time where we spoke about collaborating or anything, and I feel like again, conversations like that should come naturally, and I don't think they'd be forced. I mean, like, also we wouldn't just collaborate because we're wives. Like, does that make sense? But like, I feel like it should be organic. It shouldn't be just because we're wives, let's do that. Do you understand? Like, no, I don't think that's how things should happen, or how things should go, or how things happen in this side of things. What's your favorite thing to eat? Actually, it's so weird. My husband and I were having this conversation. I like simple African food. Does that make sense? Like, I love papagamoroko, mautwana, like those type of things. Like, I really like. I could eat that every day, but the problem is that my husband is bougie and is basically a white person. So, and also cause I'm not young anymore. So if I had to eat pap every day, I would probably be the size of a car. What's your favorite thing about being a mom? I think my kids. Like, honestly, my kids. What's your shoe size? Queen, and also sandals or pumps, flats or heels, and what's your favorite shoe? So my shoe size, I'm a size like 3.5, 4. Mainly I go for 37, but sometimes it can be big. Sandals or pumps? In terms of pumps, like pumps, like the pumps that we know in South Africa, or the pumps that are pumps. I don't know what to call it, but I think I will go with the sandal if you're talking about the pumps that I think you're talking about. And then flats or heels, I'm more of a flat girl. Like, I like flats, but I also do, okay, I don't wear heels. I wear like mainly like block heels or like mommy friendly heels. And what's my favorite shoe to wear? I think my favorite shoe right now, those fluffy Uggs. My god, I'm obsessed. But my favorite shoe to wear is, I think, a shoe that's in between, not formal, but like a smart casual shoe, like maybe a mule or something, like a nice sandal. I'm drawn to those type of shoes. And then where are we? The same person asked me about my shoe size. I am, and where do you buy your shoes? Mostly my shoes are from Zara. Like, Yeah, most of my shoes are from Zara, actually. Weird. Aside from your beautiful family, what brings you joy and happiness? That's like my dear, my pasta. Chelete. That's what brings me happiness. That's what brings me happiness, honestly speaking. Overall, what you do, would you say is the overall, what would you say is the hardest thing about getting married young? What's the hardest thing? The growth, like not the growth, how can I say it, but the that period of growth, like growing up and your partner not being the same as they were when you guys were young. Does that make sense? But I think the growing part is a bit difficult because obviously a lot of things change. Yeah, I think it's the growth part for me. Are you and your husband the type to go duga during holidays? Definitely, we are. All the time. What's your daily routine? My daily routine. So what do I usually do? I usually wake up. I've actually started waking up quite early compared to the time that I used to wake up. So I wake up around 7:30. I know it's not early for a lot of people, but it's early for me. Wake up around 7:30. And what would I do? I would usually, my husband and I would chill in bed, just have conversations. But if he's still sleeping, I'd probably get some work done. Maybe, let's say, reply to emails, edit, or just, faff around work. And then if he wakes up, we either take a walk or we chill in bed, watch something like MFG podcast or something that can be a conversation starter for us. And then I go down, make breakfast, my kids will eat. What else? Yeah, and that's it, honestly. Then I get ready for the day. If I'm filming, I'll film. If I'm vlogging, I'll vlog. And if we have somewhere to go, we will go. Now that Piki is a bit older, will you and your husband try for number 3? A mini maneo maybe. We do want baby number 3, but none of us want to be physically pregnant. So the day we find someone to carry our baby for us, and when we get our finances right and are able to go and conceive abroad, so that we can choose the gender of our child, because right now in South Africa you cannot choose the gender of the baby you want to have. Then we will do that, I think, when we're ready, actually. What's your favorite perfume? Weirdly speaking, I'm actually not a perfume girl, because I have a non-existent what you call it, sense of smell, guys. I hardly can smell stuff. I can smell, but it's so bad, like I can hardly smell anything, and it takes forever for me to smell to like, yeah, smell something. But my current favorite perfume is my Coco Chanel Mademoiselle, and my everyday favorite smell is the little pink Dior that everyone has. Very cute, very flowery, but I like more of a powdery scent, if that makes sense. And then advice for best contraception to use in your 20s. I feel like I'm the right person to I'm joking, I'm not actually, because I'm a big contraception dropout, if that makes sense. Honestly, for me, with contraception, I think it's trial and error. You need to try as many options as possible, and things that work for you. I can't really tell you what's going to work for you. So I think find things that will work for you, and I think that's the best. Honestly, for me, for my neo, I'm not anti-contraception, but I'm just not into contraception at all, especially hormonal contraception. I think the best contraception that I've tried and that has kind of worked was my copper T IUD, the one that doesn't have any any hormones on it, and it was just like a copper rod. I think that really worked out for me, but I just didn't like what it was doing to my pH. So yeah, hormonal, I'm not a big fan. I think this is the end and this is it. And if I didn't answer your question, I promise I will try to answer the question in my next Q&A. But thank you for participating, guys, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also don't forget to go check out this hair from Love Me Hair, and all the specs and everything that has to do with the hair will be in the description box down below. I didn't bleach the knots of this hair, I didn't pluck anything. This is a 5x5 and it's easy to put on, yet it has that look of having a frontal, and I think it's really cute. You guys can see I've straightened the hair. She's not stiff, she's cute. This is gonna be my new everyday hair. But thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.